bits and pieces of different levels, but just building stuff, building whatever you want. That's the key to Minecraft. And so anyway, I'm kind of not focusing on what I'm saying as I'm trying to build at the same time. I guess what I'm trying to say is, whatever your key strength is, you should work with it. I mean, imagine in a game like Portal. What's Portal about? Portal is about portals, right? Portal is about, you have a gun, you shoot 2 portals, and then you can just jump through one and come out the other. That's the key strength of that game. Like, that's the key feature of that game. And so you build the game around it. You make all sorts of puzzles where you have to use those portals to get from point A to point B and then do certain things, and that's the game. And with a game like Call of Duty, what is the key essence of Call of Duty? Is shooting things, killing other people, basically, like guns and explosions and whatnot. And so that's what you do. The whole game is revolving around you having a gun and other guys having guns and shooting each other, and that's the fun. I mean, would it make sense to to make a Call of Duty map where you don't actually kill people? Why? Like, that's not why people are playing your game. I mean, as a game designer, and I understand a little bit about how Notch feels about it. Like, he's the kind of guy who wants to experiment, and that's how he came up with Minecraft in the first place. Like, doing things that other people haven't tried before, or they haven't quite figured out, and then he likes to do that, and he likes to build new games a lot. He's doing it now, and that's cool. But if you have a new idea, like if you want to fight dragons, then build a game where you fight dragons. Why would you put it into a game that already exists, where it doesn't make sense? Unless you devised a sort of game mechanic where you had to build something to help you fight dragons. In that case, it makes sense, because you're building stuff, you're putting blocks down. That's the essence of Minecraft. Otherwise, you just I don't know what you're doing if you're making something in Minecraft where you're not utilizing what Minecraft is all about. Anyway, that's my thoughts on game design and philosophy and all that. And I remember replying to one of these questions, and I said things like, imagine a Portal level where you don't have portals or cubes or buttons, and then you do something else completely. Like, it just doesn't make sense. You might as well make a different game. And you're probably better off making a different game, because then you're not constrained by the limitations that are already there, if you want to do something that's completely different. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I mean, in the end, I just play this game. I don't design. I don't have any authority on anything. I just say whatever I think. Look at all that out there. Actually, that's not too interesting. Yeah, that's... Even though I'm dedicated to building on the old stuff, I really want to explore the new biomes and all that, because there's new possibilities. And yeah, possibilities. I'm kind of just rambling here, but Minecraft, I think, is a game about possibilities. And the people who don't understand Minecraft, or the people who say Minecraft isn't for them, let's put it that way. I mean, they usually have other words to say, but let's just say that the people who decide that Minecraft isn't for them, they usually describe experiences like, okay, I spawned in the game, I punched a bit of dirt, and then what? What do I do? But the people who don't really get Minecraft are the people who don't see the world as possibilities, And you know that's okay. I mean, it's not like it's their fault or anything. Maybe they're just not that kind of person. Maybe they're just not a exploratory or creative kind of person. That's fine. You know, there are people like that. But you know, the reason they don't enjoy it is because they're not excited about possibilities in the way that the people who do enjoy Minecraft are. Like they look at that and they see, oh, I can build stuff there. Look at that. There's like a little lagoon there. I can like build a hotel there or something, like a resort, and then have like boats and you know, like a, and then maybe have an underwater reef or something. That'd be cool. Like, you know, the kind of people who say things like that, like they see a canvas and they imagine what they can paint on it. Those are the kind of people that like the game. And so, as the game designer, then, you know, you have to recognize that that's the strength of the game, and that's the reason people play the game, and therefore that's what you want to encourage. If you add something to the game, you want to increase the possibilities. You know, you want to expand the possibilities. You want to add, like the piston, I think, is a really good addition to the game because, as I just said, it increases the possibilities. You know, you have pistons, you can move blocks around automatically. You can make all sorts of new devices, right? So just one mechanism added to the game increases infinitely increases the different things that players can make in the game, and I think is a really good addition. Whereas things like potions, okay, I mean, you can take potions and they give you various bonuses, but you know, the possibilities there are limited. I mean, you can take a potion of fire resistance, you can go swim in lava. Like, what does that do for you? It doesn't, you know, as a person who wants more options and more possibilities, that doesn't really do anything for me. Not the way that a piston does, right? I don't know if you guys feel the same way, or again, the Ender Dragon, what the hell was that about? I mean, it's kind of cool as a dragon, and you fight a dragon, but I just feel like, you know, they should have made it so that the combat or the fight against the dragon actually is more Minecraft and less just shooting arrows. You know, make it so that if you build some sort of mechanism, and it's not a predetermined mechanism neither, that's the thing, like it's possibilities, right? We're talking about this free-form world where you can build anything you want, but if you come up with an ingenious device or shelter or something, then you can kill the dragon a lot easier. Like if you make it so that you can build something like that, then it would make sense in Minecraft. It's a challenge that you overcome by building stuff, by placing blocks, by mining blocks and placing blocks. You solve the problem. Like that's the key experience of Minecraft, I think. So yeah, I think I probably said enough about that. Have I done? Yep, I've done that. Okay, so we'll move on to this. So there we go. That's what I'm doing basically. When I'm not recording, I'm just doing that, except I'm not talking. And I have to do that on there as well. Just let me think. What else do I have to say? Not too much. Not too much. I mean, what kind of stuff would you like to see? That's a question I sometimes get as well. Like, what kind of stuff would you like to see added to the game? And I think I've said before in one of the comments, I replied, you know, additions to the redstone stuff. Like, you know, a light detector or a sound detector or a timed switch. You know, because like the redstone stuff, you've got switches and buttons and pressure plates and doors and pistons and all that. I think add more stuff to that. I think a lot of people would have a lot of fun if, you know, there was more things, like more switches and more effects. Like imagine if there's like a fan that blows things, or like it pushes you like kind of like a piston, I guess, but stronger, so it pushes you further away. And the light detector, it's something that some of the smarter Minecraft engineers, I'd call them, like Kershaw, is that how you pronounce his name? Like using the block update detectors to make a light switch. I mean, that kind of stuff. Just make a block. Just let them do it officially, and not have them have to. Oops, oh, never mind. And not have them have to exploit a glitch in the game to. I don't know if it's a glitch, but it's definitely unintended. The light detectors, but they're kind of cool, especially since you have lights and you have triggerable lights now with the glowstone. You can apply power to it and then turn them on. What do you call those? I don't even know what they're called yet, but if you're gonna play with lights and you've got sound, you've got note blocks and all that, so have switches that trigger from those. That'd be cool. I mean, well, I actually don't know. I think it might be cool, but that's the thing. Like you're giving people something that increases the possibilities. I can't even imagine what I might build if I had those things available to me. But I'm sure a lot of smart people will think of stuff to do that will be really cool. Like a timer, like a decent timer, not just one where you just line up a lot of redstone repeaters and to time things. And maybe just blocks for the switches or the logic gates. I don't know how many of you guys are into building redstone circuits, but the AND gates or OR gates and all that, why not even make those like individual blocks? So that you don't have to, or you can build like computers in a lot smaller spaces. That might be interesting. I mean, now if you want to build a Minecraft computer, like it takes up so much space. And I don't even know if that's difficult to add. Maybe it is, I don't know, but oh, and then things like farming and tree farming. Maybe that stuff, maybe add some things to automate those as well. Oops, I completely messed up there. Like farming at the moment, you can automate the harvesting, like wheat. Let's just take wheat for example. I think you can use water or pistons to kind of harvest the wheat and push it into a collection point. But you need to manually plant it. And I don't know if you would need to manually prepare the farmland as well once you've done that. I don't think you have to if you do it properly. But you have to manually, oh, damn it, you have to manually plant the wheat again. Now why not make something that allows the wheat to be planted automatically? Again, it's it's looking at what people really enjoy in the game and what the most creativity is being diverted to in the game, and then building on it and then allowing more of it to happen, because if that's what the most amazing things are being done in the game, then let it happen. And again, like the same with other games. If you're looking at Call of Duty again, Call of Duty, what do when people look for videos of Call of Duty, what do they look for? They look for amazing kill streaks. Maybe they look for people breaking the map, like jumping out of the map, or going onto weird geometry. I don't know. I don't play Call of Duty. I know of some things in Battlefield, like people jumping out of the plane, firing a rocket at other planes, and then getting back into the plane while it's still in midair. That sort of acrobatics. If that's what people think is really cool about your game, then make it so that they can do more of it. Why not? Just have to play to your strengths and not try to do something that you are not good at. Or not you, but not try to do something that the game is not really meant for. Seriously, if I want to fight dragons, I will play Skyrim. I mean, have you played Skyrim? Have you fought dragons in Skyrim? Fighting dragons in Skyrim is awesome. And significantly more fun than fighting dragons in Minecraft. So, why would I fight a dragon in Minecraft? And if I won't, then why did you put it in? Because I won't play with it anyway. Alright, I should really stop rambling and just do this off screen because it really is quite repetitive. So the height limit of the map is now 3 times what it used to be from sea level. So from the top of the torch to the water, that's 1. Imagine 1 more and then 1 more above that, and that's the new height limit of the map. Just think about that for a moment. So from the bottom, 1, like 2, and then 3. It doesn't